My beautiful stars, reading time. So we're going to do a what you think is going on versus what's really going on in your energy right now. So whenever I get called to do these, you could be really questioning your intuition or just mistaking your intuition with your beautiful overthinking mind. So let's see how onto it you are, this collective. All right, let's get into it. All right, so what you think is going on around you right now. Okay, so the first card that's up, this collective, you feel like you've got incoming communication on its way. Maybe you're waiting for, of course, love came to my mind straight away, but you could be waiting on something as well. Let it be a job offer, let it be just communication, not just about love. This collective, you could feel there's some change coming around you, but you do feel someone is missing you and thinking of you and reminiscing over certain things. So maybe you yourself have been reminiscing quite a bit recently. You've got secrets. So you definitely think there's some things hidden around you that are in the dark. Maybe this is why you think this person would rather sit back and just miss you than come forward. Maybe that you believe there's certain truths that hold them back. Now, this Empress, I was hearing a couple of things. Empress in Tarot is a card of fertility, and I heard pregnancy straight away. So you could either feel that there's some with pregnancy and yourself, let it be you've had a dream about, having a future child, or let it be you've just had intuition, maybe this person that you feel misses you, you guys are destined to have a child. Or I'm also hearing you could actually think part of the secrets here that are hidden, that there's a pregnancy that you're unaware of. As for Empress energy, this sparkle, glow up, Empress era radiating, maybe you also have felt like a shift within you. I always say that glow up energy starts from within. So you could really feel like you're coming into a glow up season, an Empress season. And it makes sense because I feel there's more than just... I feel this collective, you can feel the winds of change around you. I think you're waiting, or you believe there's certain opportunities that are approaching you, especially if you believe, I thought my eyeballs were on, especially if you believe you're coming into your Empress era. She's very abundant, she's very stable, she's got some things going on in a very positive way, okay? So I'm hearing a few for that. All right. So when we do what's going on, sorry, I'm just processing in my mind. We're going to have to tap into secrets. We're going to have to tap into how you're truly shining, and clearly whatever this is. Okay, so you believe you're on the same frequency. I'm assuming it's with this person that you believe misses you, but then as well you question. So one, I do think, especially if you're coming into a glow up energy and Empress energy, you yourself have been cleansing and clearing your auric field. You've been trying to focus on the things that keep you in stillness, even though on your mind a little bit. But I do also think, I believe that should be here, let's be real. I do think you have, again, this is a clarity reading. So if you do believe this person is on the same frequency as you, I do think you question it. Let's get one more for that. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. The one that's connected to your heart space. You have moments of belief, then disbelief, which would take you, believe it or not, out of your Empress energy. But anyway, okay, incoming and family. Maybe you're waiting for something to do with family, communication-wise as well. But if you believe you're meant to be having a family with this person, it kind of ties into that other deviation as well. Let's get one more for that. Okay, age gap. So maybe it's a sibling that you're wanting to speak to. But also you could be one of my collectives. You have an age gap with your connected person. But also, and I'm hearing it, I don't always hear it, maybe another reason there's a little bit of a block here is emotional immaturity as well when it comes to communication. Again, you think this person's missing you and reminiscing, so you would be trying to make sense of it in your mind. Like I say, this human vessel, we try and find solution to our problems externally, which isn't good. But this collective, you clearly have tried to make sense of why this communication hasn't come through. Let it be you think they're not the, I don't want to say emotionally mature, but let it be you think they struggle with their vulnerabilities. You could have put them in the avoidant category, the running category, that they've got certain things that they're not ready to come to light with. They're struggling to face their own, let alone share their truths with someone else. Those skeletons in the closet, that the things that activate our dark night of the soul, I always say, those things in our shadow, we literally bury to the bottom of our soul. And sometimes we dissociate from that energy because we truly don't want to face it. So again, this is coming to my mind for a reason for this collective. So whatever some of these things are that are hidden, this collective, you know your person, you would have reflected this scar to them in your connection that they either denied, you felt gaslighted with. There's things for the right collective. It's like you would know what some of the, or you think you know what some of these hidden secrets are. Which means you know your person would struggle with honesty with these things. Don't make it fit. Missing you. Okay, so it's that unsent messages. Makes sense with this incoming communication. This is about journaling. This is about wanting to express. This is about reflection, especially underneath reminiscing. This also says write a book, and I've but I very rarely notice that, and I'm actually hearing it. So as a detail for this collective, you yourself could be wanting to write a book, or you've written a book or written multiple books. I don't think you think this person's writing a book, but I'm noticing that, so it's something important for this collective. Unless you think they've written you like a bloody book of messages they haven't sent, like that many times they've tried to express themselves. Okay, so part of these secrets here you think are aligned to friendships. So now let's go back to you as well, because this is what you think is going on around you. You could have some trust issues with some friends right now, or people like acquaintances of yours. You could actually feel there's a little bit of deceit, dishonesty. I'm literally seeing, you know, that emoji with the two masks. I know it's a theatre thing, but you could have someone that you're really questioning their true intention, if they're a little bit two-faced, maybe saying something to you and relaying what you're saying in a misconstrued way to others, even if it's a person on your mind. I don't just think you think it's this person that has some secrets here about close friends, but even your, did you hear that double toot then? It was like a train horn and another horn. But anyway, Sparkle, Empress. Oh, you do believe the winds of change are coming for you. Love that. So there's something with your Empress era and Destiny. And again, back to the pregnancy. Again, I do think this collective, maybe you intuitively believe you guys, part of your... Did you hear that again? That was a steam train, that one. You believe part of your soul contract is to have a child. But also things in your future path, you feel something's brewing here. So we're going to also have to tap into, this is going to be long. So we've got to tap into career. We've got to tap into these secrets. I want to see how the universe and people around you are viewing you. And then this love energy. We've got a bit to do. Grab a snack. All right. Perfect. So through this, on the same frequency, clearing out your auric field, the one, you do believe there's clearing and healing. Maybe you think this person's going through a bit of spelt of, like a sprout of karma right now, or they're going through some tower moments as well. I feel there's a lot of different things going on in this collective's mind that you would be confusing yourself a little bit. Let's get one more. But fate. You are trying to trust in fate. Destiny. What's meant for you will not pass you by. But I do think that, again, the winds of change. I think you feel intuitively things are starting to shift in a positive way, which is nice. Okay. Just quickly, this love energy specifically, I just want to get these and I just want to confirm what you think is going on perspective-wise, energetically. Okay. You really do think they're about to, that's what, because the family came out as well. So your very first card was incoming communication. Again, they're about to express their love, a message of love, thinking of you, the moon card, reminiscing, talking to the moon and letting you know, reminiscing, the camera, wanting to make new memories, wanting to learn from the past. But maybe you think you didn't get spying, but maybe you think that they're, watching in or going over old photos or reminiscing, keepsake, perception shifting, learning from the past, wanting to make... It's funny because even though these are so positive, I do think, even though you think this, I think you have confusion over this. I'm going to be honest, especially that last row, do I cleanse and clear or do I... It's like, very positive, beautiful, but I do think it's not complete belief. You're trying to really focus on, manifestation, or you're listening to subliminals, or I think you're trying to really keep a positive outlook. Yeah, they're holding their cards back. So maybe, again, this is about rolling the dice. They're going to take a chance, they're going to take a risk, but they're being strategic. They're not showing their hand right now. And that's why you would reflect on the secrets and the this and the that. This is good. The clearing and healing, the karma, the cleanse and clear auric field card. When it comes to this connection, I don't think this is what you think is going on. I think you are making healthier choices. You are trying to focus on self, especially with that Empress. You do want to be happier when it comes to this whole situation. And let's take it to the energy of this person. I think deep in your soul, which shows your empathy and compassion and understanding, you really hope that this person's making the best choices for them in their life, and they are being healthy and they're focusing on their self-love. And I don't just think this is about you. I think the right collective, you genuinely, and you don't just say, it's like, I don't feel you're angry. I feel you genuinely want the best for this person, which is actually nice. It's refreshing. So don't make it fear. If you've had moments of cursing this person to high heavens and not your collective. Literally, heart with a key. So it's not conditional, giving condition. Like, you are truly coming from a place of, I don't want to say complete unconditional love, but just the feeling I'm getting from this. Like, this is very, this collective, you have a lot of understanding here with all of this, especially with this card. I think that card sends confusion in you, but your approach to it's very, it's nice. It's a nice energy around that card. All right, one more love call. Oh, you do think they're spying. I'm surprised that didn't... Well, you think people are noticing your glow. So you do think this person's spying. So underneath love call, they're watching, they're looking. stalking. Maybe you really have felt that this person, seeing that, maybe you felt that this person has driven past your house or has been stalking your socials, or like more than just watching. I think this collective, you've had intuition that, or you think that this person, I don't want to say obsessed, but this is a very obsessive energy. I guess it is underneath thinking, maybe you have thought this person's really obsessing about, especially with strategy. Let's get one more for that. Yeah, through this separation, but they're sad, unsure of the future. You make them nervous, that they're missing you, thinking about you, yearning, but they're so unsure of the future. So that's probably why you think they're prying in to see where you are in life, and, you know, kind of looking for that green light to come forward. Okay. Oh, these are so there's that, right? I have to say, this is very okay. I actually like that it's so positive. So this reminiscing keepsake, it's really lining up with that deck. And wanting to make new memories, learning from the past. You've got relationship evolving to the next phase, healing inner child and growth. So you really do believe this person's going through healing, clearing karma, right? I know I'm taking it to that on the same, like, I think there is moments of disbelief, but deep in your soul, when you're not triggered, when you're just living in the now, you really believe this person's evolving. You really believe they're going to come through with this clarity, truth, revelation. They're going to come in with force. That deviation at the start, how I said, you've either put them in the avoidant, the runner category, confirmation. You know this person struggles with deep emotion in your mind. Again, we're just doing what you think is going on around you right now. But you feel they're going to heal and change through this. All right, this hand of cards. This is the one where I just think you... Oh, no, that, even that's positive. You've got the butterfly and the phoenix. Oh, I like it. New phase, but I will say clarity readings can go either way. But the feeling I'm getting from this, like, I'm surprised my twin flame or my soul contract card hasn't come out yet, because this is nice. New phase, rekindle, renew. They're transforming. They're changing their mind. This is them holding their cards close to their chest. There's growth happening. You got 3 cards of growth as well, which is really... Actually, 5. You've got 5 cards of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 5 cards of... You really do. There's a part of your soul. You believe this person's growing. This is really nice. I just want to make it clear, discernment, okay? You're not the right collective. You have more belief than disbelief. So if you're thinking you're crazy, that this person's found someone else, I know I deviated about that pregnancy, but we're going to have to get more detail, that they're grim reapering, they're not coming back, they're like, this is not your collective. This, like, these cards, you have a lot of belief. Yes, I think a little bit of confusion, but more belief than not. Okay, heartbroken. So you got the separation and the heartbroken card. So through this heartbreak, through the grieving and mourning, that they are making better choices in their life, and they are finding peace within this heartbreak as well. I think that's really beautiful. It's very rare I'll pick up an energy like that. And holy moly, and you've got shadow work, self-appreciation with this heart with the key, because you would be evolving through the heart. So there could have been some form of betrayal, but again, you have... I'm not feeling resentment here. I feel there's a lot of understanding. The heart, you've got 3 cards here of the separation and pain, but even through the heartbreak and pain, it grew you, it made you focus on yourself. You went through your shadow work. We deviated about shadow work, made you appreciate yourself. You knew you needed time to heal. Before this person, you probably hadn't even heard about healing. It's like you're starting to understand why this really happened. And that's probably why you still see this person as holding the key to your heart, because of how much it's transformed you through the pain. I don't mind that. All right, one more. So there it is, you got the mirror. So you do believe it's a mirrored connection that needed to heal. So you probably resonate with my collectives that you met as broken mirrors, clearly, but you both you mirror each other's self-image, reflecting each other's wounds. And that's why you don't blame them, because you know you were just as bad. Like, if you're seeing it as a mirrored connection, it makes sense with the lack of resentment. Normally when this is done to someone and they're not going through they're so blame. This collective, you understand your faults. Love that. And you got the ascending, you got the phoenix, and you got the butterfly. All about transcending obstacles, preparing for union. But you also know, without healing your mirrors, right, reflecting ish, going within, you would never have transcended. This is about transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. This collective, deep in your soul, you get it, which means this you've been healing for a long time. And then at the bottom, the healing heart. And look at all the healing cards you have. I know this is what you think is going on, but I have a feeling it's going to be quite positive. Okay, so we've done, I just quickly, one more. Just one more very quickly for everything that's around you, what you think is going on. And then we're going to start to really break it all down in all of those sections. Oh, I believe it. So together you got the divine intervention with the Emperor, but also yourself. So let's take divine masculine energy out of it. You really do believe the winds of change are coming. Double rainbow, divine. Perfect timing, ascension, which means you know you're coming out of it. So this is why you're not feeling your Empress energy. You feel different. Light codes, as above, so below. So this says within the next 7 days, and it makes sense. Maybe you've had intuition, or there's something making you feel, reading, let it be dreams, let it be, there's something here that makes you believe you've got action coming forward within the next week as well. Okay. I love it. I love it. Your new cycle and fertility. So I think that pregnancy deviation was more an internal thing for this collective, but new beginnings, a fresh start, exciting new energy, new goals coming in, new intentions, a surprise, growth, coming alive, fertility, new cycle. Everything's about to spring into action. Oh, this is good. But you've got the sun. This is the yes sun as well. It says yes, exclamation point. Yes, energy, power, climax, fulfill. Divine masculine, victory, happy, and warmth. Oh, but there's that little bit of doubt. I do think you think this is going to come in unexpected. You could have had intuition. Maybe this person's had a severe accident or something going on with health. But this says sudden, unexpected, where this seems more expected. So maybe you've got a little bit of uncertainty about something unexpected coming, but that you believe you are going to be shocked through this harvest season. But you could think there's something coming that ripping off the Band-Aid surprise, some form of reckoning. Might not be with this person. You could have, this could be going on in your mind about work or family. I do think this collective, there's some form of communication you're waiting for, let it be work, family. There is so much positivity, but I do think there's a bit of your soul that thinks there could be something, I don't want to say negative around the corner, but remember, this is what you think is going on around you. It's not just this person that's a focus for you. If you think a new cycle is beginning, you would be thinking about work, maybe moving, travel, family, like your pinnacle, the things that stabilize you in life. Okay, so this is important. 31st of October could be an important birthday or memory or a date coming up, or the 16th of October as well. or 16 and 31 just separately as numbers could be important. All right, let's just get, I want one more for that Scythe energy. Oh no, closing out a season, that's good. Mask. So you do think it could be coming from them, but something hidden. So there's something hidden here with this. And again, you got secrets, hand of cards. I do think a little bit of this person, but I think there's something that you think is hidden that might cause a little bit of sudden change in your life. 14th of October, write that down. Disguise, conceal, someone's projecting or has hidden motives, and I'm feeling that with something with a friendship for this collective as well. All right, divine intervention. I don't want to confirm. Oh my God, you got it. Oh, good. I love it. You got it. So you do believe you're on a divine journey, but you're not. I'm glad it didn't come out in that, because you got the mirror. So you're not putting yourself on my twin flames. You understand about the divine growth. You understand that, and this is why you would be wanting so much healing for them. I always say you can't have a divine pairing with one divine activation. You both need to activate. So that would be why you got the self-focus of this or that. You really do think that this person's gone through their divine awakening. But the thing that's so beautiful with what this has come up underneath, it shows you really do have belief in perfect timing. So remember that part, I was like, this is a really nice kind of, like, I genuinely feel that there's unconditional understanding, acceptance and love, because you're so developed in this, which means you're really coming into an internal balance and internal union. You're starting to understand it's not just about this external abundance relation, it's about you. And that, remember your last two, the mirror with the ascending, like, I really feel this collective, you're truly coming into a beautiful balance. And isn't it nice that the twin flame too, with the double rainbow, it's not just a single rainbow. I always say rainbow, the color of rainbow, it's about telepathic connection. So especially if you're seeing a lot of like rainbows, there's something about your telepathic connection right now. Not just to your person, but to the world, or like the universe around you. Beautiful. So divine partner mirroring, heart activation, proper heart activation, balancing masculine and feminine energy. All right, just one more. Ooh. Okay. Oh, but nervous with communication. Okay, so that makes sense with you trying to make sense of why this person's holding themselves back, but communication, flighty, nervous, but making contact, text or call, yeah, okay. All right, let's really break this down. Okay, so first I want to I was going to see how people are seeing you, the universe is seeing you, but every deck you've got something about movement. So let's first confirm this is my movement deck. So we're allocating right now to confirm if there's movement coming. So we'll have they'll be back, the commitment, communicate, confession, or date night. So those 5 cards, they need to pop up, and I'm only going to pull 3 cards. If there's movement here, please. Okay. So we've got, there's that pregnancy again. All right. So we've got it. So we've got, there is something about pregnancy, there's something about a fertility season. So you are going to have these two together, magic. So you are about to put everything under review. So you guys have had communication issues, clearly. Mercury retrograde could be in, like, past retrogrades, it wouldn't surprise me. Tie you to this person. You could be having car issues right now, or you know this person's having car issues, or you think there's car issues, or there could be some electronic issues happening right now. But this card says putting everything under review through communication issues. Then you got the communicate next to it. Compromise, forgive, work it out. Okay, I only wanted to get 3, but 4 have come out. This, you're onto something here when it comes to fertility. Okay, because that came out in the first deck, and it came out in that deck, and now it's come out in this deck. This is what's around you. This is my sense of urgency one. And you got love spell. So feeling bewitched, but also detail. This is my magic card. You could feel there's energetic interference. You do think someone's spying. You could think multiple people are spying, but you could think there was magic inflicted on you or even your partnership. Again, this is what you think is going on. So and I'm not here to tell you how to feel, I'm here to confirm it. So again, if you didn't just go bing bing bing, this is what I mean about discernment and details. Okay, the right collective, you would have had a moment of thinking there was some form of magic interference to do with energy, either soulfully or about your union, like your person and you. Okay, beautiful. All right, I just want one more. I just want one more. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew I had to get, so you didn't just get communicate, you got confession. Good. So this is, okay, I always say these are different energies, believe it or not, because you got secrets. So this is, I should have just, anyway, I knew it. I should have just said it. So another thing, this collective, you think there's secrets that hold this person back. So the fact you've got confession and communicate, there's a couple things. This person could come through with a confession, but then want to communicate to compromise, fix, and work it out. Or first this person comes in, because you got this here, wanting to review everything. Or this person could be approaching more, touching the waters, communicating, making sure it's safe, because you got to remember you're seeing this person as struggling a little bit when it comes to their vulnerabilities. You hope they're healing, you hope, yeah, but you don't know. This is just what you're hoping, right? So they could come in and try and feel the waters first, depending, and we will tap into them, but I'm just giving you some examples, and then feeling you out. And if they're feeling energetically kind of, it's more, this comes a little bit later on down the line. Okay, I'm hearing a couple things. Whatever the case, you've got both. Let it be confession first, then wanting to work through it, or wanting to see how you are, wanting to talk about certain issues more surface level, see and feel that they can trust in this, especially if it's something buried deep within their soul that they've got shame or dissociated from. This person might want to feel safe first before coming in and whatever the case, this I think is going to be solved more. I have a feeling it's that first. They're going to want to put everything under review and sort it out, but more, not so much the deep stuff straight away. I could be wrong though, but anyway, we will confirm. This is good. Okay, now we'll get this person last because we do so many decks for them, but I just want to see how you're shining this Empress energy. So I just want to see how you're shining animal wise. I want to get one Acrotype card. Okay, so this is to the world around you, and then I just want to get an Acrotype from the universe. Oh my God. Oh. That's some good energy. So it's not negative energy prying in. That's my Emperor. You see yourself as an Emperor. You think you're coming. That's my anyone that watches me. I have allocated my deer as my Empress. Plus with the horse here, people aren't just noticing you're nurturing, caring. I don't want to say motherly. I don't think you're motherly, but I do think, and I can see it reading this deck. Like you've got the way you see things and the way you genuinely wish the best. Like it was very beautiful and refreshing to feel. So people are noticing this about you, but they're also noticing just how you knock over obstacles, your force, that when you're focused, you can achieve anything. So the people around you, no wonder they're an Empress, because you're sitting in achievement, right? There's something very majestical about you. This horse is, I just want to read this horse to you. Oh. And the hummingbird, you know how to lift out negativity, and your community, you could have a really beautiful community around you as well. Oh, there it is. We went past it. There's that mother deer. I swear we just went. Horse. Your momentum, that you sit in freedom, that you are in expansive energy, that you're a force to be reckoned with. The horse represents the most masterful form of earthly energy, and you've got two very earthly grounded. Earth could be important earth sign, or you could be a double pairing as well, the person on your mind. Earth energy within the deck, it provides us with momentum, so reliable, so supportive, your energy. And you would be a very reliable, dependable person. You're not a flake. What you commit to, you accomplish, right? You know how some people are really flaky? Not you. That you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. So you've gotten yourself out of multiple storms. People view this. So it's not like things just come easy to you, even though you're sitting in this beautiful, in their eyes, very abundant, like you're dedicated, okay? Don't make it fit. No matter how difficult the terrain, a horse's personality is fully awake and fully alive and cannot be defeated. So they're seeing you kind of head of the pack. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practices. So physical stamina, exercise, mental focus, meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. So people have seen you develop emotionally as well, but because of the dedication into your self-discovery, again, remember when we were reading these and I said, if you have hopes that someone else, the self-indulgence or this or that, you've done it yourself and it's noticed. Okay, so that's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Oh my God, that you have, when the student is ready, the teacher appears, so people learn from you. You have striking messages. People seek you out for guidance as well. Oh my God, and you've got the treasures. This is about treasures coming in. So people think you're about to have a winning season. So it's not just you, it's also the people around you. You would be a teacher of some sort. Let it be an actual teacher, a mentor, a life coach, a psychic, a clairvoyant. It's like there's something here. If people are seeking you out for your messages, you give guidance to people, right? And that's why they would notice your words would be very, you would be inspiring for the people that walk amongst you. Remember that B card wanted to come out? You would have people that look up to you for guidance. That's very nice. But there is something about your sight, and if you're a true divine, I always say you guys this is a true divine's energy, what you should impact onto people. You're born with that influential glow to create change, right? True divines, it's that honey to a bee. You ooze this energy, that lighthouse energy. So you can help people. I always say you divines are meant to break free the 85% in this world. So, and you also have a high priestess, an oracle. You have a seer embedded in your energy, right? You have all four clairs. So your connection, your channeling, all of it, it comes from up above. There's a purity within the way that you guys, and the way you guys see. So that's magic. You really, this is how people see. I'm going to be so intrigued to see the universe, because I actually do believe you have a big, what is going on? That's the third time. I was about to say so intrigued to see what the universe sees. They're beeping all the way through this. Abundance, clairvoyance, your treasures. The owl is The owl is a mysterious and outer-worldly creature found in folklore from the east to the west. I'm seeing Harry Potter right now. You could have just watched Harry Potter. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. Remember, this is how people see you. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on its way. People think you're about to just blow up, in a good way. That was a bit morbid. either in a spiritual or material form. With our wisdom on your side, you see and know exactly what to do with this boon, for this literally, and how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. So they see you as humble and giving and sharing, and you're not materialistic, and you give back. I love that. Trust that the wellspring of treasures are infinite. Generous, trusting, and secure. So you present confident, reassured, psychically connected, all forms of connected. The way you speak, people seek you out. You'd have such a beautiful community around you. But again, humble, grounded, forceful, dedicated, dependable, reliable. Love it. Very nice. Okay, I just want to get a couple of these to confirm. They were all very positive. All right, how are people seeing this? You do have that. You're very connected to source. You could have someone here thinking that it's all a mask and this and that. I always say where there's good, there's bad. Divine intervention, that you found your balance, your duality, that you trust in perfect timing, that you've ascended. Okay, your light codes as above, so below. But you could have someone out there thinking it's all fake and a mask. Jelly belly, green-eyed monster. Deception, jealousy, betrayal, silent, or it could be someone that has, I can't see how this collective, you've backstabbed someone, and you could have. I say we all change. We all, especially just before we go through self-discovery, we've all done stuff we're not proud of. Maybe you have someone here holding on to a past version of you. 16th of the 7th, 16th of July. I want one more for this because I can't see how this, again, we've all done silly things. Wow, you've got someone, I think this is someone from the past that doesn't believe in your change, okay, that you're argumentative, that you can snap. This says abusive. I can't see that for this color. I can't, that you can get quite angry, repetitive things. 11th of the 7th, 7th of the 11th. Why do I feel this is someone attached to you? It could be an image of you, my angels. I'm going to be honest. One more. Like I said, where there's good, there's bad. But then High Priest, it's a mystery. It's hidden. It's a secret. I do think you have someone, I'm going to be honest, that does have moments of believing that you've balanced your inner or outer worlds. You trust your inner knowings. You're very, maybe they know that you have a vivid dream state. There's something about your dream state that you have past life knowledge, your intuition, but your guarded secrets, and there's silence here. I do think whoever this person is has moments of believing this, but then they remember memories of you, which makes them think, oh, I don't know about that. So they don't trust in your change. That's okay. I always say you can't change someone's perception. Okay, that comes from action and consistency. And like I just said a couple of times, not everyone's going to love you. There's not one person in this world that's loved by all. But I also do think there's something hidden from you. And I do think there's someone attached to your energy that does embody this. That could be a fake empath that could present as a high priestess, but really they're like that. I'm hearing a couple, but I do think there is also an energy attached to you that's a little bit, because let's go back to the first deck. You have someone, secrets, friends that you know cannot be trusted. Let it be connected to you or this person or both. And that is what I'm seeing with that row. But I do believe, love you, my angels, someone doesn't completely believe in your growth and transformation. That you're passionate, that you have a lust for life, you're full of happiness, excitement, you celebrate the small things. This says explosive hot sex. So maybe someone, and this one's about kinky sex, this whip energy. So maybe someone also, they've got memories of that. Okay. And one more. Fireworks could be important. Last one, that you're original, a trendsetter. You walk to your own. 100% that you're original, you stand in your power. Maybe that you're the life of the party as well, that you're a leader, that you've started again, you've ignited, but you are a bit of a workhorse. So maybe you've got some people just thinking you're about to burn out quite quickly. I want one more. Last one. Okay. Aww. That you've learned to overcome barriers, that you're in harmony, that you are connected, that you've united yourself, you've learned communication, how to communicate. This is good. We've just got one. I feel that's a green-eyed monster. I'm not going to lie. I do think you've got someone and that's okay. That's okay. Don't be alarmed by it. But I do also think you have someone that has that kind of personality trait that is connected to you as well, like watching in. Okay, now I just quickly want to see how the universe sees. Sorry, like I said, this is going to be long. I just want to get an archetype from the universe. I want to get, if you're really glowing this much. Okay, let's get an archetype and a universal message for you, like of encouragement. I'm excited. Okay, the seed and the box. Let's get one more. I don't know what they are. The healer, that's too many, but I want one more. I only wanted to get one, but now I'm wanting 3. Maybe your birthday's the 1st of the 3rd or the 3rd of the 1st. Oh, the bridge! So even the universe sees you as the bridge. Oh, I love that. And look at the telepathic rainbow. You are connected to up above. All right, let's read these. Hold on, let me just find them. Okay, so the seed. I'm just going to brief through these. There's a lot, but I just want to kind of see the theme of it. The beginning, the new cycle, the origin, the pearl. Oh, you are the pearl. Beginnings come in many forms. They are not always beautiful. A beautiful seed placed intentionally in nourishing soil. I always say new beginnings come from fire. Origin stories, like any birth story, are complex, surprising, multi-layered, and usually reveal a central image or detail that represents the fully formed being. Simply stated, the end is present in the beginning. So truth. I always say so truth. The 2 most impactful points of our life is our first and last breath. That makes so much sense. Present in the beginning, or the entire oak tree resides within the acorn. Whether you follow this imaginal theory or not, know that when this card appears, there is a point generative energy all around you. It stirs your very insides and usually results in an antsy, impatient feeling. So again, we're doing a clarity. We're doing a clarity reading. So if you do have an antsy kind of energy, there is some form of new beginning coming. Pay particular attention to what agitates you right now, as it is a sure sign of growth to come. Literally, we just said that. You are bumping up against a growth edge. It is from the grit that the pearl eventually comes to be, that diamond. And fertile. Holy moly, you really are generative and fertile. So germinating, building. So right now, if they're preparing you for a new, I always say when we're coming to the beginning of a cycle, this is when all the lessons from the cycle previously we did not learn resurface. So anything you're feeling agitated, anything they just want you to reevaluate. Don't box yourself into that outlook that you are trying to break free from. Okay, hold on, let's get this. The box, the cage, the rules, the norm. The outlooks is 85% that you're breaking. Don't fall back into this. Remember your connection to source. Remember you're a bridge between 2 worlds. So right now the universe is literally saying to you, you are literally about to start a season. You're rebirthing. Let's take fertility physically out of the way. Maybe another reason you're feeling this fertility energy, because you're rebirthing right now, right? So they're saying anything agitated, anything this, again, there's a reason you've stopped to watch a clarity reading. Everything you're feeling so far has been pretty much on the money, right? You need to trust yourself, go within, center, do not seek externally right now, because you are fighting your magical line to source, right, to the boxed in outlook you've been trying so hard to break free from. And isn't it funny, the little pearl in the middle there? It's like your pearl is just trying to break free right now. So don't fall back to the norm, the cage. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in a place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. Don't fall back into that belief system. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. And remember, I say this shadow starts 3 to 4 years old. Hierarchy, government, schooling system, family cycles, traditions that should... This box starts to cage us from 3 years old. It's like layer upon... And this is why I tell you guys, you have to be so patient with your journey, because that's like what your brain has to break free from. I always say, when you activate, let's say you activated 5 years ago, I say you're only 5 years old, you're relearning life, you're learning how to break free from the shackles, the confinements of what the world has programmed us to believe is true and the way we should walk through life. And that is why 85% of our population are bloody robots. You are not that. Remember that. So these moments of agitation, this is my boxed in outlook. I'm better than that. And remember this part here. I was like, this collective, like it was just such a beautiful energy. That's who you are in the soul. So when you're falling out of that, that's your boxed in outlook. I'm delusional. I'm crazy. I shouldn't be this positive. It puts me on the Delulu train. You know, when people write to me in the comments, oh, you're feeding my Delulu, I block you guys straight away. You shouldn't even be watching tarot readings. If you already think that, you know, believing in positivity and this is delusional, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing watching your mind, what you believe you create? This collective, when that stuff comes over you, be stronger than this, because you are stronger than that. Look at how passionate I'm getting. It's very rare people have your outlook, this collective. It's very rare. Again, you guys are 5% of the population. The box may appear as expectations from patterns and well-paying but heartless jobs. And I say the external attachment, we state rat race, unfulfilling jobs just to pay bills because that's what we're taught to do. Oh, it's ridiculous. Of how to look and how to behave, society's expectation. You shouldn't be heartbroken that long. Oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Oh, no, they're a narcissist. Oh, no, they're an avoidant. Oh, God. How you should look, how you should behave, or simply how to stay small, to box you in. Keep shining. There is a box around you now made of some type of confining thought. Release it. That ain't you. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is a part of the multi-layered nature of life. But again, unfortunately, 85% of people don't get to break free from that. How sad. How sad to think so small in life. Once you break through a layer, another will present itself to you and keep presenting. And that's why healing takes so long. Keep going, break through. You have an exquisite life waiting for you. Beautiful. And then this bridge, trust in up above. Trust your connection. This is simple. So the universe is saying, whatever agitation, old belief system, we give you that fire to strengthen your core. We give you that fire to strengthen your gem. You're not just meant to be a pearl, a gem. You're meant to be a diamond. You find your diamond by connecting to us. You find your diamond when you believe. You are a bridge between two worlds for a reason. You have your glow for a reason. You don't need confirmation for what you're feeling. What you're feeling, the only reason you'd be seeking... Because, oh, am I crazy? Again, boxed in outlook. Powerful. Magic. Okay, you are the magician. Okay. Oh, I just want to get 3 of these. 1, 2. You are what you think. Of course that comes out for this magician's mind. You are what you think. Remember the power of you. Big opportunities ahead. So you're right. You do have winds of change coming. An opportunity. You're about to break free. And there's that little bee again. Small steps, big accomplishments. You've been on your turtles journey. And relieve expectation. They're granting you could have just found a key. I always say when they're opening you another door, you'll find a key, lose a key, re-find a key, walk into a shop, you know, those little op shops, those vintage shops, find a nice key. You'll find some form of key. They're trying to grant you something. Relieve expectation. You don't need the answers. You need to trust. Go within. One more. Immense growth. You're claiming your true power, your energy. And remember, every time you go outside of yourself, including tarot, giving your power away. Remember that reading we did the other day? I feel this collective, you're part of that reading, that very rare energy. And we were talking about stop going outside of yourself. That is coming to my mind for this collective. Just the energy within yours, like that part, what I felt from you as a collective. Oh, such a pure, beautiful soul. Very nice. Okay. Let's get into this person. And when we do tarot at the end, I'm just going to do everything for you. Like what's coming next, everything. Not just this connection, just with everything. All right, let me just cleanse because I don't want to, I want to cleanse all this. All right, I was just thinking first I'm going to get the universe's perspective, what's going on in the love department for you, then we will tap into them. Okay. Oh, dolphins could be a sign for you. That makes sense with your cards. Okay, so we've got the dolphin, peace, harmony, effective communication, playful. You're in tune with each other right now. You might not know it though. Watch from part 1. Divine masculine card. 28th of December could be an important memory, birthday. This could be one of my collectives. You have some pivotal memories around a Christmas period. There is a bit of fox behavior. So the spying, the lurking, the secrets, all those cards you got. There is a little bit of stealth, a little bit of deceit in the background here. There's a little bit of cunning, sly behavior. The sleight of hand, the hand of cards, you got that. Something's not right here. So there is something you're sitting on, but again, that box. Get out of that outlook. You know, believe in yourself. 14th of September, which was yesterday here in Australia. Today it is the 14th. So you've got divine masculine and you've got divine feminine. But as we said, trust yourself, your intuition, you know, your subconscious knows. There is romance here in the air. Recognition for how, so you will get the answers when the time's right. Your divine feminine energy, trust in it. That was a huge theme. Their message for you was trust yourself. You're literally a bridge to their world. You need to believe in that wholeheartedly. Okay, so you could be, and I find true divines, you really do have this power couple energy when you guys come into balance. So with this love energy, there's something about here, your career, the longevity of your career. Finances tie into your connection. There's something you guys are meant to establish together. There's something you're meant to achieve together through your career. You guys could be preparing for early retirement as well. Maybe you've had that intuition. There's something here that's meant to develop though, career-wise, when it comes to, so again, that's another part of your divine will. You need to trust in divine timing. I always say you can't have a power couple with one powerful person. And 32 could be important. This says 8 underneath. 30 could be important as well. Oh, that's what you're harmonizing, that whip energy. Okay, this is what's coming into harmony with effective communication, but you need to not worry. Your mice energy. So you both have been worrying. So underneath the dolphin, peace, harmony, effective communication. How can you have effective communication if you haven't healed this? The right collective, you know. Watch from the beginning. Illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety, worry, restlessness, deteriorating, loss. I don't think there was theft. I don't think this person stole from you, but I did see, notice that one. But the fear, the nagging, 23rd of July could be important. But this is what's going to harmonize. You need to believe. Their energy, justice, they could be a Libra. But 1 to 2 weeks, there could be something here movement wise. But again, one of your biggest focus and hopes for them was the healthier choices, the self-indulgence, the butterfly, the healing heart. Like, you had so much about, you really hope this person's healing. They've got the justice card, our shadow, our purple curtain, our life lessons, our repeated things in life that we do. Karmic energy, evolution. So this has come up underneath them. Believe. There could have been, let's just say, oh my God, with Hermit, stop it. So Virgo as well, but Hermit, so they have been learning, they have been healing. That was one of your biggest thinking, is this really going on? Believe. Okay, so they have been on a hermit's journey, self-discovery. Important email. Self-discovery, finding their guiding light in life, growing. Beautiful. Tick. One more. Well, clearly they have been, if you've got your dolphin as your first card. So this energy here, this fox behavior, I want one more for this. I'm going to be intrigued to see what confirms that. Oh my God, major opportunities ahead. So celebrating the light, growth, bold, enjoyment, positivity, building strength through this time. Full, the new story, and another kind of major opportunities. They're about to jump in. They've been embracing the unknown, okay? They're original, just like you. You got that card. They're a free spirit, just like you. This literally says jumping in and just doing it. Again, how many times have the train horns gone off in this collective? There is something important about trains. I don't know if you always have dreams about trains, and this person, that came to my mind straight away. Or they live near a train. How many times has that train horn gone off? Or they live near a train station, or you do. So, okay, right collective that's been watching this whole thing, every time a train horn has gone off, has it been about this, has it been around when we're talking about, because you've had so many things come out in this reading, not just love. So please let me know in the comments. That would be interesting to know. But a new beginning as that bloody train horn goes off. All right. Oh, good. I was intrigued to see they're going to remove this, the broom, this unwanted fox energy, removing unwanted stuff, purging, a clean sweep. It's unavoidable. So there are truths that need to be illuminated here. It's unavoidable, but a total makeover which will restore the harmony, the dolphin. Trust your through the yarn. So it's all going to, okay, believe. So the complicated circumstances, why you felt struggle, all of this puzzling stuff that you just get trapped in your mind, let go of it. It puts you in that box outlook. Hassles, problems, blah, 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 blah. You got the broom here. We love it. 23rd of the 11th could be an important memory or birthday. 23 is important for this collective. Okay. Oh, so your part where that came out, where did your intuition take you? Remember when I was reading that? I'm like, I can't believe someone sees you like that. Where did your intuition take you as I was reading that snake for you? Oh, it could be them. You got the divine love here. Hold on. I'm hearing a couple of, I'm hearing a couple of things. When that part came out, because remember that came with the whip and I said someone's perception hasn't changed, but they come in and out of it because you got the high priestess with it. Did your mind take you to that person, like this person connected to you? Did your mind take you there? And I'm also hearing mother. A mother could have come up in your mind as well. I am hearing that you need to trust your intuition when it comes to, so let's just, that deviation, if your mind came to that, trust your intuition with that. But I do think they're breaking free from that, but maybe they're still on the borderline of excusing their bad behavior. Still a little bit blame game with perception, right? But another thing I'm hearing, because a big thing for you is that seed energy, that bridge energy with the box energy in between when you get agitated. Now, a big thing here, when you question your intuition, you probably fall into this fox and you fall into this snake outlook. But remember that deck here where I said this is so beautiful and pure when you're thinking like this. Whenever this is coming over you, right, get out of the box and remember your divine bond, right? So they're saying unconditional love, legendary, divine union, eternal love, enduring, and this journey, endurance, right? Love of a lifetime. You're so connected. But this is such a 3D outlook. It had to happen. Okay, so you need to trust when you feel it's that snake energy that comes over you and deceives your own mind. All right, very important. 24th of July could be an important July could be important here. Oh, literally. So underneath, you guys are meant to have win victory. There's something here you're meant to build together, right? Collective, you'd have intuition about that. Oh, and it's holy moly. And you got 23 again. You've got 23 3 times on this. 23 is important. Metamorph. Be open for change, evolution of the soul. Right, this is part of your contract. You need to be patient. And the sun, the yes card. Stop it. So your love really is meant to do something to light up this world. That's beautiful. Your only blocks here are this: you need to trust in their growth, and when you're centered, you do. So just let it be. One more. Start of a new season on its way. You're both meant to be leaders. You got that card as how people see you. Okay, you're just healing, contemplation. It's not stuck. You're just healing. You're going within. Trust the silence between you guys right now. You're resting, but you've got a celebration on its way, a completion. There's a lot of self-reflection that's happening. So through your... And look what's needed to heal here. This is really nice. Temperance, the angels have been balancing this out in patience. Biggest spiritual lesson. The time has come. This is good. So you really are coming into a new season. You're on target. This is from the universe. So culmination of all your efforts, a completion, abundance, fulfillment, fruits of your labor, harvest season. The time has come. You're on target. You got the Archer. You did get that divine... oh my God, I was just about to say you did get the divine card, but not the twinning, but you did get it. That's beautiful. We split it on that with the tornado upside down too. So you've been healing this. Divine partner, mirror, heart activation. Yeah, I read it for you guys. You got it before. That was magic. That was really beautiful. All right, let's see how this person's truly feeling now. I feel there's something brewing in the next 1 to 2 weeks. You think it's coming now. Every deck you've got it. I think it's... But anyway, let's just... That was really nice. Okay. Let's get these. I want to get an animal card from them as well. I want to see how they're seeing you animal-wise. Oh, that was your last card. So they do see you as faded. Written in the stars blueprint. This is nice. I know it's only one card, but that's nice. Oh, they are watching. You're right. You're so... Stop questioning yourself, this collective. Oh my God, maybe it is sooner. They could have, maybe they did, because every deck you got, I think it was your first card that they're coming in with. Maybe they have just popped up in an odd way, but they haven't expressed themselves yet. Because just the belief of every single deck, unless again you're just a very, like, your energy was magical. But anyway, they do want to call message. But those two together, it's like they're watching, spying, but then they want to call. I think they're kind of stuck with the mind and heart right now. But one, I do think they're trying to... I don't think it's, I believe in divine time. I think they see you as part of their blueprint. Okay. So there is something about friends again, you're right. But cleansing and clearing it. And you got cleansing and clearing, I don't remember with what. So those two together, there are some maybe friendships that are recycling right now in their life. Let's get one more for your top row. Your psychic abilities. And I wanted to get the cards because you got the owl. So they do see your High Priestess Oracle within. So that's the secrets. So you are right with that. There's a truth here. That you already know this collective, but you question yourself. Oh, fate mirroring. True, you are, because that was your last card. They're intense. This says love, but this says love bombing, but I see it as explosion of emotion. And in two decks, or no, one deck you got the mirror, right? That you got as well, so mirroring. But one of your decks you got mirror here with, what was it? The preparing for union, transcending obstacles. So this, fighting their mind and heart. So they haven't reached out just yet. They want to, but they're like, should I, shouldn't I? I'm sticking to, I think it's that 1 to 2 week timing. We will see though when we get your tarot, but I feel they're still in a little bit of... Maybe then, if part of your contract is something to do with your financial path, it depends where they are financially. But watching unconditional love. So they actually watch in admiration. So I'm just going back to that snake and that whip and like with the looking in. I can't see how it's them. If when they watch you, they feel unconditional love. They're not judging you. One more. Clearing and healing. Maybe they're transitioning. Maybe for a long time you did trigger them. This is when I get the animal card. Okay, watching. How does this person see this collective? Oh, your glow. So they get jealous. This is the one, the zebra glow. You glow. And you're worldly. They see you give back to the world. This zebra's a humanitarian in some way or form. Your truths. So the cobra, the striking, your truths. They believe your truths. You glow through the truths you speak. So for a long time, and their wolf. But they could feel that you're a little bit lonely. Maybe they think that you're a little bit isolated right now. But this wolf is a very protective, loyal card. It's a lot like the beaver. The people you love, you protect, you provide, you're dependable, that other part. But this wolf mates with one person their whole life, and just with this unconditional love and have a power behind you. You stir up their emotion, but I do think they have jealousy here. That's not good. One more. The sea serpent. Holy moly. So they've seen your awakening. This author really describes this very beautifully. I see the oyster as the most beautiful card in the deck, but there is something about your beauty, your connection to source. It makes sense with the truths and this zebra here. So it's not just your internal, it's your external as well that their clearing and healing, I think, would come from their jealousy. And I think for so long, because they were running away from their mirror, your truths, they would have tried to push away. They wouldn't have wanted to believe that high priestess energy. They weren't ready to face it themselves. I think it's, unfortunately, it's beautiful how they view you, but I think this is, they might still not be feeling quite good enough. That's their issue to work on. But again, you need to trust. There's something in your energy, that box energy. You need to trust in yourself more. That'll help your threads here. I want one more. Two more. I was just about to say, because of these psychic abilities, that I was hoping to see the owl, the dragon. You're the one that sees all. They do have intimidation about your sight as well. And the eagle, the divine messenger. You're a bird. You got 2 cards of truth, the way you speak. You deliver important messages. At least this is nice. This is nice. And there's that the butterfly. Oh, with the phoenix. Beautiful. Your transformation. So they do believe in your transformation. I feel it's someone else with that whip and that snake energy. I think for a long time it could have been them, but you've got someone right now that views you that way. That was ghosted, that wanted to flip, and that's the friends and the clearing. So when they think of you, if this person ghosted you, there could have been some form of friendship advice that was aligned at that time. And then that was distance as well that wanted to, so there could have been a friendship here. Like for them, when they think of you, to think of removal of a friendship, like if there wasn't something that affected your connection, that shouldn't be coming up as they're thinking of you. Does that make sense? So there was someone around, but healing good. So through cleansing and clearing. So they've got, look at the healing cards for them as well. So I do think they could have had maybe someone around them that, unfortunately, rejection. And there's that mother. I felt mother when I was reading those cards. I said it before, but right person, wrong time. Their mother could have actually more of a nice. It really said, if this is meant to be, it'll come back into alignment. If it is just the right person, wrong time, maybe you need to give it space. Maybe this person's mother was more encouraging of this. You might think their mother interfered with the rejection here. They could have, but I think I actually am hearing this person's mother I'm actually feeling something positive for that. So maybe this collective, you think there's something negative here. I'm actually feeling something positive. I want one more. No, red. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Dark Knight of the... Whoa. Maybe they're, unfortunately, especially if they saw how hurt your person was, maybe they were quite agitated by your connection, this energy. But I feel this mother energy maybe has transitioned. But maybe, because you've got to remember, you got the snake. That's where I'm getting stuck. That could be this person's mother's impression of you, but they come in and out of it. Or it could be their mother's impression of you that maybe impacted their impression of you. Because there's that's the energy that they kind of saw you in, that your anger, your snake energy, your whip energy, but your transformation, right? Watch the whole thing. This rose stumping me. The right collective, it'll be pennies. There's a cleanse and clear with this anyway. That's clearly the block here. So when they think about you, look at all the things that interfered here. Psychic abilities. Oh, twin flame. You're, whoa. So they have been, right, Salem rang a bell. So reflecting, wanting to express. Maybe they have written that many times. It's nearly like a book. Twinny. Okay. Let's see this person's intention. And then we're going to get tarot. Okay. I'm just going back to that confession, communicate. Like, that's around you right now. So it could be sooner than a week. And it makes sense reading that energy. They clearly need to open up and confess some things here. Remember, you got the confession, communicate, like you've got all that in your energy. Pisces, that could be an important sign, but this is about breaking free from the illusion they had on what relationships should have been like. You've broken them out of the mold. This is a good card. I had an idealistic view on what relationships should look like. You challenged that perspective and made me question my whole value system. I didn't understand what you were trying to teach me then, but I do now. They were triggered by your teachings before as well, but again, they're evolving. Oh God. So what, that denial of the surprise call. There is so much for me to tell you, the journaling, the expression. I'm unable to express myself in a rational way because of what they need to say. It's the confession. Hold on a sec. I want to get one more for that. But they're breaking free from the illusion of not being able to speak what they just need to come through honestly. And that's what will push them. So I actually feel, going back to that, it'll be the confession before the communicate. I think this person's going to come and go, blah. My obsessive thinking got the best of me. I allowed my emotions and others, that's the block, to control and dictate my actions towards you, mother and friends. And our connection. I finally understand I need to trust my intuition. This is what's transition. I feel you get the confession first. I think this person's going to come in with verbal vomit. Okay, literally drinking the Kool-Aid. And Scorpio, you got water energy here, but self-love. So really, this is what they're going over. I followed blindly to what everyone else was telling me. They made me believe our connection wasn't real. And that even makes sense with the mum energy that I said. If they were like, it'll come back into alignment. They clearly have very strong bond with their mum, especially if their mum is a Scorpio or a Pisces. They made me believe our connection wasn't real and it was just a waste of my time, but I now know that was untrue. So because of this outlook, this is why they treated you this way, because they were impressionable. They were believing everyone. I'm sorry for accusing you of things that you didn't even do. Projection. I'm so used to people hurting me. I assumed you were trying to hurt me too by the opinions they were getting, which means they were adding some fuel to the fire. You know what I say about that. But anyway, I should have treated you better. Number 52, 89, 43, 80, and 93. Oh, I love it. So now they understand their view. So they would have seen love as it should be like this, it should be like that. But they're realizing even soulmate, twin, whatever energy is going to have ups and downs. You are my equal. You make me want to be a better person. Love that. Not just for you, but also for myself. You challenged me to change and grow. And that's your biggest hopes and wishes, collective. Okay. Oh my, look at, you got 3 cards about everyone's opinions. So again, what made them wordless, the illusion people were creating in their mind that they believed, unfortunately, but also gluttonous gossip. Look at, that's why that block's coming up so much. There was some spoken here. I'm an idiot. I spoke about our connection, so they're admitting their slander. They know because of the things they said is why they got the opinions. Good. As if it was trivial. I didn't respect the sanctity of our connection. Instead of keeping you and me, I allowed others to interfere. So again, they're going over how they would have exaggerated situations, really put you into a certain kind of description. I always say this is the last time you want to turn to family and friends when you're hurt, because without you knowing, you manipulate the situation into your favor to get validation for your actions. So they're clearly going over how their own words added to the opinions and the perception and the way people perceived you. At least they're taking accountability for that. That's good. All right, this last one. Courage. Good. I don't care what it takes, how long it takes, or who I upset. I'm going to return to you in one divine timing. Fate was their first. I don't think it's the divine, like, oh, divine timing. I think it's more the, I want to take action towards you. I want to talk with you. I want to be with you. I want to feel you. I think it's them going over how patient you've been, especially with courage here at the bottom. And again, this collective, watch the whole thing, just really confirms everything. Okay, let's get your tarot. Wow, this is a long reading. Okay, hold on. Okay, I want to get in general what's just on its way for you, because again, just with all the change, the new cycle, I just want to see what's coming for you. Let's roll the dice. I want to say next 2 weeks because of the 1 to 2 weeks. Let's just be safe, but let's see what comes out. 2, as I said, within the next 2 weeks. There could be something approaching in 2 days though for this collective, but just to be safe, I just want to see the next 2 weeks. Okay, there it is. So it is fated. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there is something I think you just need to, whatever you've been trying to juggle, whatever you've been going back and forth with in the mind, whatever you're lacking balance with in your life, I think is coming into balance in the next couple of weeks, especially with this wheel. There's something fated, divine intervention, all of that stuff. It's coming through. I do think you're going to have to need mindfulness, and I do think within the next couple of weeks, especially if you've been stressing about finances or saving or this and that, I think there's a change coming to this energy, but I do think something's going to activate you. Whenever something faded comes, it's tied with a beautiful lesson as well. Okay, and I think you've got these 3 cards. There's something definitely pentacle focused as well. So things that should be stabilizing, grounding you, that have maybe felt off balance, I think are starting to ground. But I just want one more for this. I always say it's a very kind of possessive kind of star miracle. Logic and power. You're going to be fine. So whatever this, I always say for path wise, so good, full of action, power, logic, truth. He can do anything he puts his mind to, right? But just be on top of your scarcity mindset when it comes to things. Remember, healing is not just about healing trauma, it's appreciating happiness. And this could be a lesson for you, especially with this overthinking over this. It's like something good happens, you always overthink it. Is this too good to be true? Is this this? Is this that? I think you need to just kind of sit in what they're trying to, I don't want to say finally give you a bit of happiness, but it's not something you need to stress about. So get out of that space of fear and lack. And again, that boxed in outlook, which has been a theme for you. Enjoy the ride is what I'm hearing. And you might need a little bit of planning though. You might need a little bit of financial structure and planning, especially if you get an influx, especially if you're not someone that is the most financially, like more structured, organized. Let it be getting a financial advisor, or if you're going to come into, let's say, some form of windfall, I'm hearing, if you're someone that you have lessons to learn about excessive spending. Remember how you're viewed is you really give back, right? So if you're someone that you can excessively spend, or when they give you influxes, you can spend it on unnecessary things. Maybe this is a lesson tied into this. Whatever it is, maybe a little bit of a plan does need to be put into place, okay? To stop this scarcity mindset, things come and go, will this last, will this? Start putting structure into your life a bit more when it comes to finances. And let's take it to this person, because they did present as either a Libra or a Virgo. Let's just say this King of Swords is part of, let's just deviate to that. They could have a little bit of a scarcity mindset coming through, because remember I said I feel like it's verbal vomit that comes out. Wouldn't surprise me if it's kind of a King of Swords approach. It's the truth and the confession, and like I just feel this person, it might come off a bit confronting, but unintentionally, because it's a fixation in their mind, so they're obsessing about it. Two of Cups, your emotional equals, handle gently. Okay, can be trusted, you're in sync. Soulmate card, soul contract card. This card specifies soulmate connection, in love, union, harmony. So this is in the cards for you the next 2 weeks. So maybe that's a lesson there as well. I'm seeing that snowflake. Handle gently this situation. If they're presenting like that, they don't mean to. I think this person just right now, you've got the psych. They know they need to be honest. And they've probably got this big discussion planned. It's like there's someone that gives them, like, talks to themselves in the mind, but it's like when they see you, or when it's just going to be completely different to what they thought it would be. But it's coming from a place of fear and lack. Remember the power here. Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Reconciliation, this card says too. Queen of Cups, compassion, understanding, kindness. And you do have a lot of water energy around you right now, but something about your psychic gifts, I think you're going to have that aha moment, that surprise call face, but be gentle. I feel that's you, and I think you're emotionally going to be centered. I think you're going to deal with this gracefully. She's very yes, she's our most emotional queen, but she's so caring and compassionate, and she has this center within her, and I feel that should be your approach, although you could have a Queen of Cups energy around you. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, that one flew. Okay, so everything you've been stressing in the mind about, back and forth, taking you out of balance, you've been healing. You did have to go through the mind ache, but this is what you're going to have balance with. Hold on, I want one more for that. Oh, God. I think you're finally getting your forward movement. I think it's going to come in unexpectedly, Wheel of Fortune next, but I think this is to create your rebuild. I think it's to create that forwardness that you need. Hold on, let's get one more. Oh my God, you got my divine pairing in separation here. Whatever this is, I think you finally get truth to a certain situation. Again, you've got confession, communicate. You're going to hear some things that maybe put you in the mind a little bit, that might make you need to go into silence and reflection to really create balance of emotion. I do believe the way this comes in is going to be unexpected. Like, let's be real. You could be a double air pairing as well. I do think it's going to shock you, but I'm hoping this is what it takes you into. But there could also be a Queen of Swords energy around you, that whatever's coming unexpectedly, just go within, meditate on it. You might need to choose silence first, come from a higher level of consciousness. So just remember everything you've been through, how much you've truly changed internally. I would just approach whatever comes in, igniting swiftly, unexpectedly. Let it be confession. Let it be something to do with it's all to balance you right now with something you've been struggling in and out of the mind with. But I do think the way it comes in, it's going to be kind of shocking, but it's to redirect you and to really create forward movement and rebuild. Don't be reactive. It's kind of like that dragonfly. Adapt, change, heal through whatever this situation is. That was two that wanted to come out. Beautiful. So all your endurance, you holding the line, you underneath the wheel, becoming dependable. It's all about to be, I think a flame's about to ignite in you. And again, all of that time you took to go within and soul of up, you've got a big reward coming here. But again, part of your lesson here is to go within. Don't be impulsive. Don't just, you'd be getting lessons of your impulse right now. You've got two here of retreating and going within and coming from a higher state of being with however you discuss things, right? Especially with these last few rows here. So they're going to test you with this. They're going to either give you a sense of urgency to maybe excessively spend. Ride the wave. Don't give in to impulse. Let it be you get triggered by a family member, a friendship. Ride the wave. Don't give in to impulse. Don't express yourself through emotion like frustration, anger. Ride the wave. Learn how to ride that just before this comes in. And remember, this is 2 weeks, and I said before, something could happen in 2 days. They're going to see, are you coming from a higher state of being? Are you coming from a Queen of Cups approach? Are you ready for this to be unveiled? There's a lesson tied into just before this. Okay. I want one more for that. It literally says on this card, it's your final push. Final push underneath this wheel. Oh God. Whatever this is, it could really be, it could be heavy. But when they drop new day, one more. I was feeling this is something more holy. Oh my God. That you are going to be trapped in the mind, but you're not seeing it right. 8 of Swords, that's where your lesson comes in. There's something here you're going to be trapped in the mind with. It's going to make you feel 10 of Wands, but you've got to go into Hermit with it. You're not seeing clearly. This is why you can't be impulsive. And I always say 3 to 4 days minimum to ride the wave of impulse. People think, oh yeah, I'll sit for an hour, I'll wait an hour. No, you become more obsessively. Remember, doom and gloom, expecting the worst. You're seeing a situation completely wrong, but it's the wheel that's got a hold of this. So whatever this situation is, it's going to come in swiftly, unexpectedly. It's going to make you feel burdened, but it's your final push. So your lesson here is to Hermit at 4 of Swords. Go within, choose silence, come from your healed approach before expressing yourself. There's a reason I said 3 to 4 days. You might need to sit on this for 3 to 4 days, but it's your final push to reveal something so amazing for you. Right? So it's like you're on a 50-50 with your timeline right now. It's either you come into this cycle or you might prolong it a little bit. Okay? Do not, anything that wants to create impulse in reaction, do not do it. Is my advice. Yeah, and then you will reunite. A card of reunion as well. But reunion, collaborations. If you can do this, you're going to harmonize something. That's where it's like you're on a little pivot here. Just remember, Snowflake, whatever's coming in the next 2 weeks, handle yourself gently and whatever the situation is. Beautiful. So have confidence in yourself. Remember, you lead the way. Trust in your magic as well when it comes to this person, but also for you. You don't need to remember both deviations. One, I think you need to become a little bit more financially savvy, this collective. But two, if this person goes blah, don't let it lack your confidence. Remember who you are. She knows her worth. Okay. If anything, you make them nervous. They're very intimidated by you. I remember, they're seeing you not just as emotionally, like internally, but externally beautiful. Queen of Wands energy. I think I think you might intimidate this person a little bit. Okay. But remember, you're a natural born leader, a beautiful lover. But organization, financial organization, something to do with your business. Remember your confidence and how sexy you are. All right. Oh God, here we go. So 2 of Cups. I think it's finally going to be revealed here. The secrets of things in the dark, but remember. Oh my God! Oh my God! Sorry. Holy moly, my angels. Anyone that... Oh my God. I just got shocked. Sorry. I can't believe that just happened. Two of Cups, High Priestess and Hierophant. Oh my God, I just got goosebumps. So you really are emotionally... This is so important. You do not F up. Anyone that's my OG, that is my divine pairing. And you got it with Two of Cups. Get out of town. So they are your emotional equal. Don't put yourself on a pedestal. This is why this is so... Oh my God. You literally could be coming into divine union. So you've got the pairing, my divine pairing from separation to my divine pairing of union. The reason I put you in the air category, because you're always stuck in the mind over bloody communication. You've literally got the transition on your spread within the next 2 weeks. So, and that makes sense. Your transition comes from this wheel. So you're either going to stay in separation or you're going to come into union. Oh my God, that has just blown me away. And my readings are so bloody long. And if you've stayed till the, like, holy moly, that has shocked, this whole reading has shocked me. God, I can't believe how excited I just got. Oh. Now I feel I need to get those little 20 cards to see if... I cannot believe underneath the Two of Cups you just got that. I'm shocked. Sorry, I'm actually shocked. And you got the... So this test, you stay in separation or you come into... Do not be reactive. Do not be impulsive. That is like truly... That's magical. That's magic. And now I've literally, look what I've done to my cards. I never do this. That's the mess, right? It's like the divide. And that's mess. Boxed out look. Watch the whole thing. Don't fall into that because it's all coming in with the wheel. Okay? Remember your confidence. Remember who you are. Do not let that affect you. That is magic. That's magic. I cannot believe that. Justice. I'm going to say finally resolving all of the solutions, the problem solving with justice. The purple justice and the wheel is at play in your next 2 weeks. Your life lessons. Remember, you're a Queen of Cups. Okay, a balance of a Queen of Cups and a spicy Queen of Wands. Love it. But they're your spiritual equals. Magic. And Four of Wands at the bottom. That's my 20 card. Marriage, commitment, celebration, wedding, stability, partnership, action, foundation, community, prosperity. Oh my God, you really are coming into a new cycle. This could literally be a union here. That was magic. Hold on, I want to quickly get those 20 cards. I've got to do it. Sorry, this reading's going... This last part better be able to fit into an hour. Okay, let's just get 3. I just want to get 3. Actually, let's get 9 because the 20 number's 9. Let's see if it comes out. Or should I just get 3? I want to know everything about you. I'm going to say I'm not holding myself back anymore because I was afraid I would get too deep. This is about them holding back because of the mission through divine 6 of the 10th, 10th of the 6th. I always felt I had a higher calling in life and our connection brings me so much clarity on it. This is why they watch you. Another mission card. True divines. We are alchemists. We transform our fear into love and our shadow into light. You're going to have to remember that over these next couple weeks, especially from whatever's coming in 2 days. Oh my God, you got the... okay, the next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for your pairing. Draw another card to get an idea of what this shift may be. Hold on, let's get one more card for that. Timing and the Big Ben, travel as well. 111, destiny. We need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect condition for our reunion. So there is something around, maybe you might just miss this then. When's the next solstice equinox? we've just come into a new season. So we've had I'm pretty sure we've just had our equinox. Is it on the 21st or the 22nd? When is it? I'm pretty sure it's coming up. Is it in October, the 21st or the 20th? Can someone let me know when the equinox is? I'm pretty sure the solstice is already, that's gone. It's the equinox. Someone please write in the comments, and then one as well. Karma, behaviors, people, or situations are playing a role in what's happening with us, and it's hard for me to see my way out. So that's why there's such a focus when they're thinking of you. 1, 2, 1, 1, 11, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I don't think it didn't come out, my angels, but you did get 10, 10 here. I'm looking for a way out of this situation so I can be free. The planets are activating us and bringing us closer in together, but just remember, bringing us closer together, surrender to the changes. Okay, with that seed energy, I long to sweep you off your feet and shower you with my love. I'll get one more. 10. Not time. There's an 1111 card in here. It's like Divine Union card. That's the card I was wanting to see. Didn't come out. This journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons, patience. Do I try one more for you guys? Let's go 11. Oh. Nah, not coming out. But you did get an 11. Look at all the 11. Well, 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. Our love is external. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. Spewing that didn't come out for you guys. You're really gonna just really be on top of your emotion over the next couple days, especially the next couple weeks. I'm surprised how magical that row was. That card should have come out. One more. I shouldn't do that, but just one more. Oh, no, focus on your mission. Another mission card. Just focus on yourself. Your mission is unconditional love, surrender to sovereignty. I shouldn't even be pushing this card for you guys. Clearing your programming is a necessary. So just focus on that box and seed energy right now. Just trust. Just trust. You don't even need that card. Just believe. Just believe, believe, believe. Although I will say that would have been magic if that popped out. Okay. Whoa. So lightning quick. Within the next couple of days, you've got it could even be starting now. It could even be starting now, test-wise. You got a windfall. So they really are wanting to give you the winning season. I have a pyrite block one, which is you've built your blocks. They're wanting to give you a windfall. Cats, your cats could be acting differently. I see this as ancient Egypt. I always see my black little Salem when I see this cat. You could have a black cat, or you could be wanting to get a cat, or something going on with your cat. Labradorite, good stone to keep around you right now. It's a good satin stone, that one. Sailing off into the sun. I really do think this collective, you've got some big changes here. N-O-W-C-M and P. New beginning in love on its way. You got my pink heart with the white border. Ducks. You could have a memory with ducks and this person, or a specific memory with ducks, but intuition. Protected with the Hamza hand, and then sage. Cleanse your energy, keep your energy nice and safe right now. Like just positive, I mean. Okay, important birthdays, numbers. 8th of the 11th, 11th of the 8th, 17th of the 4th, 16th of the 4th, 11th of the 4th, 4th of the 11th, 16th of the 3rd. 2 by itself. Next 2 weeks to 2 days, 2 weeks, important. 9th of the 3rd, 3rd of the 9th, 10th of the 3rd, 3rd of the 10th, 10th of the 7th, 7th of the 10th, 6th of the 7th, 7th of the 6th. All right, my loves. I love you guys. That last bit was magical. All right, my loves. I love you guys.